Hello. It's me. I think this is the longest. This is definitely the longest I've been without streaming since I started streaming. Like, longest consecutive days in a row being absent. And not even with, like, a real. real excuse or any sort of explanation ahead of time, so I feel a little bit bad about it, but. I did mean to return a little bit sooner than I actually did. I was planning to get back on Monday. Problem was, when I was going to start stream on Monday, Is the music louder? I just realized. Okay, something else you can notice is that I'm using the fabric thing now. I talked myself into it. The music is definitely louder. Since I think I'm using technically a different version of the game? Oh. No, these are my normal settings. I'm just insane. Why did I have the music so loud? Why? No, these are different settings. I definitely had some of these fiddled on the other version. Okay. Either that or I'm seriously going insane. Probably that one. But anyways. Now that I can hear myself think, that was completely irrelevant because the music stopped anyways, but... yeah. I meant to start Monday, but the thing was, when I was going to start streaming... Let me just do some bed practice here and get my chat back up. I'm gonna do some bed practice while I chat, because I attempted it like 3 or 4 times after I set up my brand new stream overlay that I'll also talk about, just to make sure that things were positioned in a decent position for this game. And I sucked horribly. I failed every single, pretty much every single bed ever that I ever placed. I was like shuffling them in my hotbar incorrectly. I keep missing. Like, what the fuck is that, dude? This just end me. I swear to God, my game feels laggier since using. Why am I not? Oh, I was gonna say, why am I not blowing myself up with the bed? But that works too. I swear my game feels laggier since I started using fabric. This is my first time actually testing it with fabric, but it's probably just anecdote. Dude, it is like spiking rapidly at a rapid pace. I mean, I know I have a shit PC. And it has been on for a very long time. I'm gonna stop being a whiny baby, but it's a little frustrating. Yeah, why am I not just doing... Oh, whatever. Anyways. You can probably tell I'm a little tad bit scatterbrained. Because I have no sleep. Which, if I could ever finish a single sentence in my lifespan, I would tell you that, that's also the reason I didn't end up streaming on... That was way too early. This should be a kill. Oh, really? Just fucking die, dude. Just get out of here. I know that a couple of those were really early, but I thought that was good enough. Yeah, on Monday, when I was going to start stream, I had already been up for, like, 27 hours or something stupid. And guess what, dude? That's me. Today. Again. Alright, there you go. He's done it. He's getting back in the rhythm. Now that the game is not lagging every single time I put a bed into my fucking grubby little hand. Oh yeah, I forgot I still have to kill myself. Because my portal doesn't work anymore. I don't know what's up with that. I swear it used to work when I first got this seed. Or, not seed, but, like, world save. Yeah, it just doesn't work anymore. Anyways. Yeah, so I was like, I had a lot of errands I did on Monday as well. I guess I'll talk about that at some point too, but, yeah, errands, like, took a lot out of me because nothing went according to Keikaku. I just, like, wasted a shit ton of time all day, which was super frustrating. And then when I got home, I was like, Jesus Christ, I've been up for way too fucking long. Do I even want to stream? And I was like, nah, not really, so... You know, I had already taken like 5 days off at that point. I was like, just throw another on the block, right? Tuesday, I actually had plans, though. And, funny story with that as well. That was so fucking early, holy shit. Oh god, this is abysmal and laggy. Die, please? Like, it would be just funny. It would be funny if you died for me. That'd be hilarious. I should probably turn sound effects and stuff down, too. I think I did that on my old settings as well. But whatever. It's probably not that bad. And if it is that bad, oopsies. But yeah, I got a lot to talk about, I guess. I don't know, it's been like 8 days since I last streamed or something stupid. Really? God. I'm going a little bit too late on a lot of these beds. First I was early, now I'm late. Such is life. Alright. We're, I'm glad I'm doing this, though. Because... I would really hate to get to anywhere. I mean, not that I expect to get anywhere near the end today. I have no fucking sleep and haven't done this in a while, and also the odds of getting there are just tremendously unlucky in the first place. Dude, I need to download some more RAM, I swear. Like, it's not even dropping frames all the time. Sometimes the dragon is just like... Because, like, enemies are on a different thread than the character. So, like, I cannot experience... Oh my god. I can experience no lag personally, but the Ender Dragon is kind of, like, zipping around erratically. I wish I could just... I mean, I know I could just do that. But... What? Slash die? What is it? Slash kill? Why isn't it slash die? Is it slash kill? Really? Yeah, okay. There you go. I could do that in the future. I'm gonna get, like, nothing out in this whole stream. I've got so many things to talk about, and none of it is going to leave my dumbass brain. Because I picked Minecraft thinking that Minecraft would be, like, a really fucking easy... Oh, wow, that was 6 beds. Legend. I thought that Minecraft would be a really easy, don't have to talk about the game at all kind of game, because, like, usually nothing in it happens. But here I find myself being a whiny baby. For no good reason. So I guess let's try and, like, route it back, because there's, like, a lot of things, and I'm probably gonna forget a lot of things I wanted to talk about anyways. It's just, wow, I'm getting 6s on 6s on 6s, baby. First I got nothing, now I get this. I'm going to try and remember everything I wanted to talk about in order, because I think that has a smaller chance of me completely passing over something, but I probably will just pass over things. So, I don't know. To some, this might seem completely disjointed, and it's because it is disjointed. I could either talk about things in relevancy, or I could just talk about things in, like, literal chronological order. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. What the fuck? Why is my portal there? What the fuck is that? Is that just... is that something that's been here since I first downloaded this, It probably has been. Since I first downloaded this, world save and never noticed. Why is there a portal there? I'm still not 100% certain that's supposed to be there, but it's like so cut out in a little cubby that I have to imagine it is there on purpose. If I successfully do this bed, I'm just gonna do normal runs. Although that was, yeah, abysmally sloppy. All right. I'm going for 2 in a row now. If I get 2 in a row, I'm satisfied. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so in chronological order, what happened to me in this world? I guess the first thing that happened was... I mean, there's not much of an interesting story to it. Really? I got bouncied, huh? That never happens. First thing chronologically was Thursday. I think it was the... Well, when did I stream last? I think I last streamed last Wednesday. I might be misremembering, but it doesn't really fucking matter. Anyways, last Thursday was my last day. Oh, I thought I killed him. I was so fucking... That's the hubris getting to me. I was so confident he was dead there. I really hate the way he's moving, though. I don't know if it's a fabric thing or what, but like these movements are not normal. I might want to swap back to not fabric, cause like I don't know, dude. I mean, when it works, I'm getting 6 beds, but when it doesn't, I'm getting nothing. I'm not feeling a huge performance increase running on these fabric mods. I have 2 of the legal ones. I have the one that improves the lighting engine and the one that is just like an overall general improvement. I forget the names of them because they're weird. I think the lighting one is phosphor and the general one is... I don't fucking know. I just straight up completely forget, but whatever. I guess I could just look at my mods folder. It's not that important. It's not that important. These are answers that could be found via Google. I don't need to do the work on that one. Let's just start New World. Easy. I'm not even gonna go through the the process of numbering it this time. I'm out of it. Alright. So yeah. Thursday. I believe it was Thursday. I'm a little hazy right now. Not sure if you can tell. I worked my last shift at GameStop. Incredible. I was actually like, oop, don't need that on anymore. I felt like such a sense of relief afterwards. But then like immediately, like the next day after, I just got really sad. Not for myself. I was like, oh, thank God I'm fucking out of that place. Jesus Christ. But I got unbelievably sad thinking about, oh God, like people I know, people I'm friends with still have to go in there every day. That's a tragic thought, honestly. But the reason that it was brought to my mind was, not the day after. Dude, maybe it was the day after? No, it was the day after. Okay, so the reason I thought it might not have been is because I thought it was the same day I did the errand, but no, I looked it up ahead of time. Because I've been playing some not Hyrule Warriors, that's the next thing I'm playing. God damn, dude. I'm a wreck right now. I was playing some Breath of the Wild. I know, I have a Switch. Have I ever mentioned that I have a Switch? I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm still going on this run. I mean, it is a plane, I guess I shouldn't give up, but I have taken, like, the least optimal path here. Also, I'm just gonna quickly touch on the in-game timer, because I did get, I think, in-game timer working? But I think it's just, like, really slow? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it updates that frequently. It either doesn't update that frequently, or I just did something wrong and it's broken. Because I've never seen it update past when I hit the start run timer. And I don't think that's how it's supposed to look, but maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? But, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, GameStop, that's right. So I was playing Breath of the Wild, and I've pretty much done everything I care to do in Breath of the Wild outside of kill Ganon, which, you know, I'll do at some point, but, like, it's the kind of thing... I'll talk about Breath of the Wild more in a bit, but it's the kind of thing where I'm like, there's so much left in this game that I do want to do. It's just not, like... I don't know, you play it for a while, at least the way I've played Breath of the Wild is, like... I'll just kind of binge it for a bit, and then I'll not touch it for months. And then I'll just come back to it for a while and have a couple hardcore gaming sessions. Yeah, I'm resetting this. This is a reset. Oh, look at that! It does update. It updates when the game saves, I guess. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh yeah, sure. New world. I forgot I was not doing the number thing. Let's just go for it. What else? What else has been going on in my life? I was in the middle of a sentence. That's what else. Yeah, so I'm sorry for this stream. I don't know if this is going to be entertaining to literally anyone. This is going to be like incoherent ramblings of a madman. So I'm sorry for anyone who has to deal with this. I don't know why I didn't just reset immediately because it's a fucking jungle. Yeah, goodbye. Oh shit, I hit the fucking 1 button. I need to remind myself not to hit the 1 button. Because if I hit the 1 button instead of the 3 button... Because the way I always used to reset was just by spamming the split button. Because I didn't actually have splits. So, that worked. Because it didn't actually record the splits. But now, if I don't properly hit the reset button, when I get 3 minutes into the run, my timer's gonna turn a different color. Which I'm trying not to do. Because I spend so much effort into making my colors nice and pretty. Okay. Yeah. Let's try and stay a little bit more focused on conversation. A little bit less focused on banal minutia, as they say. Yeah, so long story short, and I'll get to the long story in a second, but for now I'm going to give you the short. I was just kind of temporarily done with Breath of the Wild, but I still had nothing on PC that I really wanted to play, so I was like, what is something else I could get that is Switch exclusive that seems kind of fun? And I was like, I honestly, like, I was a little skeptical. Can we forgive myself for all word wrongs on this stream? Oh, lucky. Let me look at my real world clock. I've been up for 26 hours. For no good reason. I guess I'll get to that. Anyways. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, let's get back on track. As if there was a track. It's just a train wreck. Sorry, I'm actually having to focus on the run a little bit. Because, like, I know that this part of the run does not really take, what am I doing? Does not really take focus, but, like, you know, 26 hours into a day takes a little bit out of you. So yeah, I wasn't super confident in my purchase of Age of Calamity, but it seemed fun enough. I've played Warriors games before, so I knew what I was getting into. It's not like it's my first Dynasty Warrior-like video game. I haven't played a lot of the Warriors games, but I played enough to know what I was getting into, right? I knew the experience was literally just a grind for the sake of grind. And I was down for that, because, like, there is a satisfying feeling to mowing down 800 dudes at once. Just 800 dudes in a line, mowing them down. Put me on the front page of Pornhub now. So, yeah, I don't know. I got Age of Calamity. But the thing is, now we're getting back on track to chronological order. Because I'm not going to be stopping into GameStop that often anymore, I was like, I just want to, like, get my GameStop activities over with, forever. So I don't have to think about them ever again. This sucks. Why did I go this way? I noticed I have 20,000 points on my account, pretty much entirely from when I bought my Switch, like, over a year ago. There's no beds in that building. So I was like, I want to use my points, get rid of my coupons and everything, so I don't have to worry about it, because I know if I left them there, then my good friends at GameStop would happily use my points for me to get a free pro membership for a random customer, just because it makes their numbers look good. Because that's, you know, that's the mentality of the job, for those unaware. And, you know, I wouldn't really be that bent out of shape if they had. But at the same time, like, when I know it's on the table, I'm gonna try to take my $20 worth of points, you know? Why not? Why would I leave it on the table if I could take it for myself? So that's what I tried. However, upon trying on my last day of work, because, like, preferably, I wanted to just, like, get it over with while I was still at work, right? So I don't need to take an errand on a separate day, non-work related, to buy Age of Calamity. But website just was not working at all. I even, like, downloaded the GameStop app to be like, okay, well, maybe I can get my coupons through the app. Maybe it's just the website that's broken, because sometimes that is the case. But nah, it was just, like, totally busted from top to bottom. Big busto strat. So that was a bummer. I was like, okay, maybe I'll try this when I get home. I called the in-store only customer support line, and I was like, a customer is looking to use their points, but it's not working for them. And then they, you know, obviously asked who the customer was, and I was like, oh, it's not, well, you know, see, the thing is, the customer left, but, here, you could just try it with my number, here. I've got some points you could try it with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dude was, like, very aware that I was just kind of, abusing the in-store hotline, because it's much more responsive than the customer hotline. But anyways, he didn't provide any help, because, there was nothing he could do. Which sucks. But that's GameStop for you. So yeah, the next day, I tried again. It was still down. So I like Google searched it. I was like, you know, maybe other people are having this problem at this moment. You know, might as well do a quick Google search for the problem. And I was like, the exact problem, by the way, because I'm sure that the problem is still occurring as of the time of this live stream. If you go to the GameStop website or app or whatever, and try and use your hard-earned... I'm so sorry for this run, by the way. I'm just running in circles, going like the least optimal path, because I forgot I should be looking for lava. So I'm like, trying to make a valid excuse of like, oh, I was simply just getting up high for a good vantage point, but really I'm just a fucking dumbass, and I should have gone back to the plains. Yeah, I see nothing anyways. That is what it is. If you try and go to the GameStop website or app at the moment, I assume, and try and use your points... Oh, I'm so blind, man. If you're using a PC that you have not previously used to access your GameStop account, PC or phone, doesn't matter, just any device that you haven't used GameStop on before, it'll be like, hey, we need to fucking verify your shit just to make sure it's like actually you on this new device. A lot of, you know, services and websites do that. It's not that abnormal. Dude, how did he get so good? Is he using an aimbot right now? So yeah, they're like, we'll send an email confirmation. I was like, sure, that sounds great. Send me an email confirmation. Only thing is, that email never showed up. No matter how many times I tried, no matter how long I waited, they just... Oh, this sucks. Holy shit. What the fuck is this spawn? I don't feel that bad about going piss-ass slow. I've actually, you know, I was talking about how piss-ass slow I've been going. 8 minutes to the nether is really not that bad. Kind of making a mountain out of a molehill, as they say. But, oop, I'd like to not be in the situation I put myself in. Can you, yeah, no, you get out of there. Okay, that's not a drop I think I would survive. I think I'm going straight into the drink with that one. Can I get some... Oh, I have no... Oh, I just immediately took the fall damage prevention that I wanted. Right back into my inventory. Let me get some blocks here. I kind of forgot the... the tangent I was on. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, GameStop being busted, that's right. Email never sent. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna Google the problem. I found, like, a result from years ago, and I was like, this is not relevant anymore, and also no one answered the question, so there's not really anything I can do with this, right? Oh, what the fuck? I guess I should look before building, but, like, what a shit spawn. Christ. It's close enough to, it's like 0, -100. Good enough. So, yeah, fucking, what was I saying again? I found, like, no relevant answers to my problem, so I was like, you know what has slightly more, at least up-to-date information? Like, I never use Reddit. I don't know. It's not really, like, oh, I don't like the culture. I mean, to some degree, it's that, but, like, I don't know, it's more so, it's just like, I've got enough, oops. I've got enough, like, pointless social medias to go on. I was just never drawn into Reddit, so I have no reason to be on Reddit. But I will occasionally just look up a subreddit if there's, like, a particular issue I'm trying to solve that I can't find an answer to anywhere else. So I did. I went to the GameStop Reddit for the very first time in my life. I think, like, my friend Angelo had, like, shown me it a couple of times, like, during work, just because he, you know, found something funny on it. But, I myself have never personally chosen to enter the GameStop subreddit. Until a few days ago. Where I was looking for a very specific problem, and let me tell you, I did not find the answer to my problem, but I did get, like, incredibly sad. Like, just really sad, looking at, like, how miserable literally everyone on there was. I don't know, man. Like, I guess I have, like, a kind of slightly brighter view of the GameStop experience compared to most people, I would assume. Because, like, GameStop sucks. Like, I'm no longer hired by them, so I can say as I please. You know, maybe for opportunity of getting rehired, I shouldn't go too hard, but, it's, you know, it's not a great job. They pay horribly, like, you do not get a raise. I mean, to be fair, I never really asked for a raise, but I asked frequent friends talked about Angelo if he had ever gotten a raise, and he was like, no, I've never gotten a raise outside of promotion, and he actually had asked. So I was like, yeah, you know, I don't really see a point in asking. If I had asked, like, at the time of me quitting, like, instead of putting my 2 weeks notice, if I had been like, hey, Drake, you know, you either give me a raise or I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice, I probably would have gotten a raise, but, you know, I would rather just take my 2 weeks notice. It's, you know, that's all I really need to say about, about GameStop. If that doesn't spell out the full picture for you, then I don't know what will. But, yeah, man, it was rough seeing, just for, like, a few seconds. I didn't indulge in it for too long, but just, like, reading the headlines. Because I wasn't going to dig deep in anything, but as soon as I saw that I wasn't going to find what I was looking for, I pretty much just dipped. Because it was just a not fun environment to look at. You could feel the misery emanating off of it. It was like a cursed webpage. Would not recommend. Especially if you're working at GameStop. Like, I can't imagine... I can't imagine going into work nearly every day and then coming home just to spend more time, like, misery posting. I just, you know, it seems like an unhealthy cycle, is all I'll say. Dude, I'm working here. Yeah, I guess that's like the prime experience from my final day at GameStop, basically. To move on to the next topic of discussion, I guess, I'll go straight to Breath of the Wild. Seems like a good next topic. I'm dead. I think I was dead even if I placed that. I didn't realize how low my HP was. I wasn't super happy with that anyways, because, you know, the spawn was shit. It would have been a huge pain in the ass to get back to my portal, and I could tell. Oh, I hit the one button. I could tell I wasn't going to find a fortress anywhere soon. I would not like to save these splits, thank you. Alright. It's not that annoying to reset that if I mess up, but I'm gonna try and not mess up, so I don't have to keep doing that. Okay. Is this coherent rambling fun? I felt like, I don't know, I was really debating not streaming today either, because I knew if I just put it on, it would probably be a shit show. I'm not even gonna press the start run button on a jungle. Oh, I mean, no. Technically, I can press the button late now, because in-game timer doesn't care. If I press the button late or early, it'll track accurately for me, which is nice. Real time is just for, like, my sake, since in-game time really does not update frequently at all. Yeah, let's talk about Breath of the Wild. But yeah, before Breath of the Wild, I want to say, like, I was really debating on not streaming today, because I knew it would be messy. I knew it would be probably pretty hard to follow, but also I really want to do... Because, like, I don't know, you know, taking the opportunity... I have worked, like, a lot on my game, which, I don't know. There's not really that much to talk about with that, I guess. I'll just leave that as a side note. I have done quite a bit of work on my game since my last day at GameStop, but I just haven't done any streaming. But I am pretty motivated to stream more, and more consistently, too, because I think that'll be... Like, I always felt bad not being able to put in, like, a proper, decent schedule, because I know that that's, like, a good thing to do for, like, people to, if they are actually interested, be like, okay, I know where to catch this guy next, instead of just looking at my schedule thing below, and it previously just stated, like, yeah, I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know. I might stream. It's kind of hard to tell when I can just be called into work at any moment. But yeah, now that I've got the time and can pretty safely assure that I can stream, my current, like, tentative schedule is I'm going to try and do Monday through Saturday. I don't think that would be too difficult. But we'll see. I can definitely see myself wanting to... Should I take Obsidian? Also, Curse of Binding. I guess I don't really care. I don't know if Obsidian's important. But yeah, I feel like I could handle 6 days a week of, like, honestly, pretty inconsistent times of stream. Like, I'm not gonna guarantee a 6 to 12 hour stream every single day, but you know, I'll be here for a couple hours at least. Try to, at least, from Monday through Saturday. And hopefully Saturdays we can get the blind races going consistently again. But, you know, that's not really entirely on me. I do have to rely on a few other folk to get that going. It'd be kind of sad to do a blind race by myself. But if I have to, I'll do it. Anyways. Not finding any village in the most optimal of scenarios, huh? That is my life. Um, yeah, anyways. I guess I'll talk about Breath of the Wild. I'll come back to stream schedule, probably, at some point. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. So I played a lot of Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna, like, I don't know, like, what can you even spoil in Breath of the Wild? I guess, like, there really isn't that much you can spoil in Breath of the Wild. Like, without, like, saying, like, oh, this is where you get this specific item, which, like, why would I even bring that up? That's not even interesting. But, I don't know, I guess if you're afraid of spoilers for, like, conceptual things, or, like, I don't know, just talking about how certain mechanics work, then viewer beware. But I don't think that many people care. I don't really care about that kind of spoiler, at least. I have tried to avoid looking things up in Breath of the Wild, just because, like, you know, the main draw to the game is, like, exploration. I'm out of food, huh? I'm gonna see, like, a village right on the horizon. It's gonna taunt me while I can't run towards it, dying of starvation on the way. Eh? Nah, but it'd be funny, though. Just imagine. Just imagine. Yeah. Sorry. Just... it should already be clear that this is how the stream is gonna go. I keep feeling bad about it, but I don't know. I should stop feeling bad about it, because that makes it worse. Oh, look at me! I didn't realize that... Oh, fuck. F5 is kept through, through world loads. That's weird. I guess it makes sense. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that one away immediately. So, yeah, let's actually talk about Breath of the Wild instead of talking about Breath of the Wild. It's a great game. It's like... I don't know, it's weird to say it's the best Zelda game. I mean, if you're really gonna, like, nail me to it, I have to pick best Zelda, and that's on the list of things you consider a Zelda game, then yeah. I would say that Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game. Like, I fully understand that Link to the Past is only second best in my eyes because of nostalgia. I mean, there's some definite good qualities to Link to the Past. If Link to the Past holds up for any reason at all, I would just say that... I don't know. I think that Link to the Past is better than OOT just because... And I use this... I don't want to say excuse. I guess I should say example. Oh, fuck! I'm pressing the 1 button! Look at my shitty red timer. Fuck that. It's not red on screen. It's gross piss yellow. Let me fix that. And also reset this run. This is the problem with streaming to yourself, just for fun. You have no one to yell at you for pressing the 1 on numpad instead of 3 on numpad. Not that anybody would be able to tell. I guess you could tell, because you can see that. Whatever. The shit literally doesn't matter at all. Shut up, Will. Get back to the fucking point. I'm at the stage where I'm just making straw men for no reason at all, just to get mad at myself. Disgusting. I guess that's typically what straw men are used for, though, right? Anyways. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Good game. Oh no, I was talking about Link to the Past. Link to the Past, also a good game. The reason I would vote Link to the Past higher than OOT is... I mean, it's a kind of... I don't know. I think there's some, like, pretty general acceptance to this notion that, like, Link to the Past is kind of timeless because it was created at, like, the end of an era. It was the last, like, 2D Zelda game before they, like, started experimenting with 3D. So it was like, you know, Link to the Past is cream of the crop. And it's like the biggest fish in the small pond, you know? Like, yeah, there's a lot of improvements to games that have been made over the years since past Link to the Past, but towards the time that Link to the Past and OOT were out. I guess I should say OOT, because that's kind of a pretty big spread there. Close to when OOT was released, I would still say that I like Link to the Past more, just because OOT, you know, it's great. I love OOT as well. Like, it's pretty high up there as far as favorite Zelda games for me. But, I would definitely have a lot more enjoyment if I learned more of the buggy wuggies in it, because I think that's fun to do in games. But there's definitely some jank. there's definitely some jank associated with OOT, just because, you know, it comes with the territory. Like, that's what you get when you make your first 3D Zelda game, right? Like, your first 3D game that departs from a series. Like, not that that happens pretty frequently. I guess Risk of Rain is, like, the most recent game that has made a shift from 2D to 3D. You can expect some hiccups. Not so much in the modern era, because, like, the technical issues are kind of sorted. But, like, just a control scheme, right? Like, nobody knew that 3D games would feel like shit unless you have 2 analog sticks, right? They only made those bitches with 1. There's just, like, awkwardness to it. There's no better way to explain it. Like, Mario 64 is, like, straight up just the best Mario game, I think. It's got, like, the tightest controls out of any Mario game that I've played, at least. I haven't played Odyssey. I've heard it's good, but I would probably still prefer some of the nuances to 64, just because I'm, like, really used to it. Good worlds, by the way. Really good worlds this time around. I should have tried a little bit harder on that one that made it to the Nether in 8 minutes. Oh well. They come and they go. Yeah, just awkwardness. Hey, this is fun. I get to play the game again, dude. Don't let go of left mouse button when you're holding left click on a log right at the start of a speedrun in the middle of a village, while all of the villagers are looking at you and laughing? I truly am the talk of the town right now. What an embarrassment. Can you give me, like, some stone? Can you just, like give me some cobblestone in your house? That'd be sick, dude. I think I'm gonna have to walk out of the village if I want stone. Not by that far. Yeah. I knew I would be okay. See, that was all calculated. I definitely wasn't trying to make it to the water. That would be, like, obviously stupid, because, like, we could all tell that I wasn't going to make that jump. I just, like, knew that that jump wouldn't kill me, is the thing. That's all you need to know about that jump. Alright. Anyways, what was I talking about? Zelda? That's stupid. What? Yeah, Zelda. I guess I'll keep talking about it. Because I never talked about Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's great. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is... I mean, it's different, though. That's the thing. Like, that's why I don't really like saying it's my favorite Zelda game, because it's kind of... I don't want to say it's not a Zelda game, because that's not really fair to the game itself, but... you know, it's not really a Zelda game in the, you know, if we're talking about Zelda games as if they're a genre, then it's not a Zelda game. It is a really good game, though. Oops. Yep. I gotta practice with my fucking aim trainer, I guess. They got aim trainers for clicking on loaves of bread. Can I get that technology? Can I get the Minecraft aim trainer that simulates opening a chest and shift-clicking items? That's what I need. Dude, these fucking straggly stray hairs just lightly tickling my nose in the breeze. As majestic as it is, I hate it. Gets on my nerves. I could get a haircut. That's always an option. Psych! Anyways. Yeah, let's... I'm so stupid. I can't stay on topic for more than 2 seconds, I swear. Breath of the Wild. Let's just talk about the game itself and stop talking about the minutia about whether you consider it a Zelda game or not. I do, but I just don't like comparing it, is where I'll end that. But it is a very good Zelda game. One of the best. The best, if you include it in a list. To me, at least. At least to me, objectively. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing my dumbass babbling. And, excuse me. Aw, dude, my timer's fucked up. I regret looking. Now I'm just sad. Gonna have to live with a piss timer for this whole legendary run where I get a world record. And I can't finish a single coherent thought, ever. It's better than that one Kirby stream that I was trying to talk about, the Path of Exile League. That was, like, truly horrendous. I feel terribly sorry to anybody, not that I expect that many people to have, but, for the real G's, the real WillPending fans that are watching both this now and that Kirby VOD. You know what I'm talking about. It sucked. It was really bad. I didn't fucking get a... Never mind, this is worse. This is worse than the Kirby VOD. Just because oh god. Normally I just, like, remember to kill an Iron Golem because I see him. That's not fair. Normally I just remember because I'm not on, like, 29 hours with no sleep. I'm gonna keep pumping that number up. Exponentially. Next time you hear me talk about how much sleep I've gotten, I'm gonna say I haven't slept since 2020. I guess that's... wait. No, okay, I actually had to think about if that was true. It's not true. It's not that close to New Year's. That would have been a funny joke, though. I haven't slept since last year. Ha ha. Alright, I had to look at my inventory to decide if I was gonna kill this guy for some reason. Let's tussle. You and me, jabroni. Unguard. You hit harder than I do. Not fair, buddy. Yeah, okay, let's let's talk. Can we have a talk, you and I? Let's have a talk. Let's talk about Breath of the Wild and the things that frustrated me with it. Because it's a great game. It's very nice. Only problem is, because I'm a real gamer, this is the problem with real gamers. They don't know what's good for them. I chose to play the video game on Master Mode for the first time, which mostly, straight up, hasn't been a problem. Not trying to flex, but, like, it just really doesn't change that much. If anything, like, I'm glad I did play on Master Mode, because it gives me more reasons to complain, which is, my favorite thing to do. At least that's what it would look like to anybody watching me. Oh, dude, second village. Turns out I didn't need to run all the way back there. Do I even have enough beds? Barely. I probably am going to have to stop by this second village anyways. It's only 6 minutes in. I might as well get it over with. Let's just do it. Just do it and be legends. Whatever. But yeah, I'm not super pleased with the way Master Mode was balanced. Particularly the health regeneration is just, like, kind of tedious. Like, I imagine if you're playing the game normally, you probably don't really have that much of an issue when there's more than one enemy on screen. But in Master Mode, that's just kind of like a sign that it's more often than not just worth it to completely ignore the combat altogether, because you know it's going to be a huge pain in the ass to, like, kite these enemies. Either that, you're either going to have to do a lot of kiting, or you're going to have to use, like, a lot of consumables that at the very least, I don't know, I'm, like, super protective. Lately, I've just been shooting away, like, 30 plus explosive arrows into golden Lionels, but, Yeah, I had a little bit of too good to... Oh, really? That's funny. Good joke. I had a little bit of too good to use syndrome. For a lot of my consumables. I don't need any more beds, I'm good. I maybe want to kill the golem? Maybe? Yeah, I mean, he's right here. When in Rome or something? I don't know, give me a... Oh, the grass grew immediately? Are you fucking kidding? I was trying to middle click the dirt. What are the fucking odds? That's gotta be really unlikely. I had like 2 frames to middle click that before the grass grew over. That's hilarious. So that's how you know that this is going to be a world record. With luck like that, with grass luck as high as that, you can tell. That's how you know you're on a blessed seed. You gotta always check the grass luck percentage. That's how you know. That's how I got that dream luck on that one run. You guys weren't looking, but I was constantly paying attention to the grass RNG. It tells you. There's the lava pool. Kind of lost it. Much like I lost the topic of conversation multiple times over the course of this stream. I don't know why I picked up the second bucket. There really wasn't any good reason other than I thought it was funny that there was a second bucket. It's like the whole story right there. I thought it was funny. And I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna do this turbo slow because I'm a retard. Such is life. It's not like I do anything in this game turbo fast, so I'm okay with turbo slow. I'm still getting to the nether sub 10 minutes. That's kind of good, I guess. I don't know. I think it's good. If I was like 8 years old, my mom would probably put that on the fridge. Screen cap of my RTA timer going to the nether. Slap that bad boy on. Yeah, fix my inventory. It's a mess. It's a gosh darned mess, I tell you. I just kind of assumed I'm going to get some wood in here so I can make a shield with the iron. Well, you know, I might make a pickaxe. You never know. Might be feeling feisty. I watched a few other people do Minecraft speedruns since the last time I did one. And, apparently there's, like, strats where you trade villagers to get a fucking fish. You get a fish in a bucket. That lets you use all of the iron for an iron pickaxe in case you come across a situation like this. You know, I imagine that gets you a little bit more consistency, but for now, I don't think I'm gonna meddle with, like, any new strategies, just because, like, you know, don't fix what ain't broken. My strats are working out for me. It's, like, the reason I got a 48-minute run and not a 20-minute run was not entirely due to skill. I'm sure a lot of it was, but it definitely wasn't due to the strats. If anything, like, maybe there's better strats for finding the end portal. I still haven't figured that one out. But, yeah, I don't think I mean, maybe the fish bucket strat would get me going on runs a little bit more, but, like, most of the time, if I find a village, I'm set. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like I need to waste any extra time in that phase of the run. Well, I found a place. It doesn't really take me anywhere. Let's go up here. I don't know how these things generate. I know that they generate kind of fucked up, but I thought that usually there's, like, a staircase that... Maybe not. Maybe I just found a weird pocket. Alright. Where'd I dig in from? Oh, now I'm lost, dude. Now I'm, like, really lost. That's where I dug in from. Okay, I'm gonna keep, I don't know, digging in this direction now, maybe? I don't know. I gotta bust in somewhere at some point, right? Hopefully? This is probably not the strat. If anything, I should have gone to the top first. I don't really know how to handle bastions. I'll be, like, totally honest about that, because I have, like, no real experience with bastions. I hear lava. It's probably right above me. That'd be funny. You have like an Indiana Jones moment where I have to run back down the staircase really fast. Yeah, dude. That'd be fun. I would love it. Alright, so now what do I do? I think I slowly dig up until I see the little lava drippies. And then I decide what... Oh! Lava drippies, by the way. Okay, we found lava drippies. Now we dig sideways until we don't see lava drippies. Which was... Nope, not immediately. Nope. Nope, nope. Why is lava fall so fast in the nether? It's not fair. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, by the way. Sorry, when I get to the nether, it kind of takes over a little bit. I'll try and focus a little bit more on conversation again. I hear a man to the left of me, though. That seems like a better place to be than where the fuck I am. Oh, I can go up again. Not that way. He's to the right of me, I'm pretty sure. Oh! Oh! I gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop meeting like this, lava. We're getting each other in trouble, dude. You know we can't see each other like this anymore! Brother! Stop! That's all of my blocks. Nah, I got black still. There we go. Fuck. No! I'm dead. At least I get to talk again. Yeah, okay. I got grilled. I wasn't sure what bastion I was in. I didn't have that much hope in that run anyways. I had already wasted like 5 minutes just digging in a bastion for no reason. I'm not that bent out of shape about it. Oh, here's the thing. Let's make it so I don't have a piss timer anymore. There you go. Piss timer removed. Bladder emptied. So yeah, pretty much all of my issues with Breath of the Wild boil down to Master Mode. Oh, sick, dude! My favorite speedrun seed. Let's go. Ah, man, I need to break that habit. I immediately gave myself the piss curse again. As soon as I remember to do it once, I'm gonna start forging that habit. But until that happens, I'm gonna keep giving myself piss. Yeah, Breath of the Wild's great. All of my problems boil down to enemies kind of having a stupid amount of HP, which is a master mode thing. And also, like, I'm conflicted on the region. Let's go. I remembered to press the right button. I'm conflicted on the region because, like, I see what they're going for, and, like, they're not entirely wrong in, like, trying to achieve that from the combat, but, like, so what they were obviously trying to achieve was, like, more active combat, so that you can't just, like, dip in, run away. What the fuck, dude? Sand turtles? I'm pretty sure that's just the textures not loading. Why are the textures not loading, though? Is this a me thing, or is this an actual... Oh, you know what? I think it's a fabric thing. I think the fabric mod loader, one of the fabric things was like, oh yeah, sometimes your textures will be fucked up. I don't know, lol. I think it's a fabric thing. But, I see what they were trying to get at. Like, they wanted it to be less cheesable and, like, more, like, Bloodborne, I guess. But, like, the thing is, Bloodborne did it so well. Like, the Bloodborne recovery thing is, like, the smartest idea that came out of Bloodborne. It was, like, completely ruined by the blood vial. like a step back from Estus flasks in the form of blood vials. But anyways, yeah, like that is such a smart way of like incentivizing like more active, fast-paced combat because like they don't directly punish you for playing cheesy and Bloodborne, but if you fuck up, like you have an urge to run back in there as opposed to running away. Whereas in like Dark Souls, like if you get hit, the strategy is always I need to back off because there's no reason to stay in risky in an opportunity to get hit when it could kill you after you've already been hit. There's no reason to stay up close and personal in the Souls games. But yeah, Bloodborne. As soon as you take damage, it's like the exact opposite. Uh, like in Souls, you tend to recoil away when you take damage, and some people who have background playing the Souls game probably do play Bloodborne similarly for a while. But like the best opportunity in Bloodborne is usually just always stay in there. If you take damage, recoiling is kind of a missed opportunity because you could just heal back if you play smart and stay in there. So I love it. I really like that from Bloodborne. It did a really great job of incentivizing that active, more fast-paced, frantic combat without like sacrificing any other form of gameplay. Because you can still recoil away if you want to. It's just like not the best way to play the game, which is how you want to implement a feature like that. You don't want to directly punish other ways of playing. It's a lot better if you can just make the way you're trying to push more fun and acceptable and like the right thing to do. Um, like there was a lot of pushback in XCOM 2. I didn't really have a problem with it, but there was a lot of pushback. I remember to press the right button. There was a lot of pushback when XCOM 2 first came out from people really hating the time limits on missions. I thought the time limits were fine. Personally, I don't think that this is like a super bad example of incentivizing a certain way of playing. Um, like in the way that I think Breath of the Wild is, because I do think that Breath of the Wild does a pretty piss poor job of it in Master Mode, which I'll get to. But in XCOM 2, I thought the timers did a pretty decent job of just like, you know, it adds a little bit of risk. It's like the Ghost and Spelunky. Like I don't think the Ghost and Spelunky is bad design, and in fact, like similar to XCOM, like the timer is not well, actually wait. I think in some cases the timer is just a straight up mission fail. Maybe I'm starting to agree with it a little bit more. I think I would like the XCOM timers a little bit more if instead of hard failing, because now that I think about it more, I'm starting to come back around. All I had to do is talk it out in my head. It's been a while since I played XCOM 2, but as far as I remember, I do think that some of the timers are just hard fails, and you just straight up lose a mission if you don't complete it within the time limit. Whereas Spelunky Ghost, you can still, and in fact there is like a direct advantage to having the ghost show up if you're good at the game. But, yeah, XCOM built different, I guess. So yeah, I guess now that I've talked it through, I can kind of understand the complaints with XCOM's timers a little bit more, but I don't know. When I played the game, and I played it on, I don't know, not like the easiest difficulty, but not the hardest one either. The timers really never came into a factor. Like, you can get so overpowered so easily, and like the default balance of XCOM 1 and 2, it's just like as soon as you start steamrolling, you never stop. Like, some of the abilities you get are just bonkers nutty. Like, the sniper in particular, like, I don't know why you would ever use a sniper when you could use the pistol version of the sniper and just get like 10 turns per turn. It's like absolutely fucking stupid how many things you get to do in one turn as the pistol wielder. Anyways, XCOM talk. I'm sure that's a lot of fun. Um, Yeah, I personally didn't have issue with the timer, but that's probably just because it never affected me. I'm sure it would have been frustrating if it did more. Because the more I think about it, I don't super agree with the way that was implemented either. But I'm talking about Breath of the Wild, so I don't know why I keep getting off on tangents. It's almost like it's a thing I do, and I can't really avoid it, and it's even harder to avoid it when I have no sleep. Breath of the Wild, yeah. The regen mechanic, while I see what they were going for, they just really fucked up, dude. Because, more so than anything, it just makes, like, nearly every combat encounter super tedious. And, like, even worse than that, like, so, like, most combat encounters, especially the later into the game you go, are going to have, like, multiple golden / multiple silver, at the very least, enemies, which are super fucking tanky, like, beyond tanky. It's, like, not reasonable to, like, kill more than one of them when their health regens as soon as you stop paying attention to one for, like, half a second because you're trying to focus on the other guy who's, like, running away doing his own thing. It's so tedious. So combat with multiple enemies is just miserable. But even worse is, like, the really big, exciting fights that you would want to be, like, a ton of fun. Lionel's in particular. Pretty much every Lionel fight has gone like this for me. I either expend, like, a shit ton of resources and win, or I expend a shit ton of resources and don't die, but, like, the Lionel's health has fully regenerated to the point that I might as well just reload my save, which, oh, Baby World. I didn't mean to leak Baby World, sorry, that's, the world I play with my girlfriend. I could show I'm not gonna show Baby World. We haven't played it in so long. But it is Baby World because we are babies, not because there are other babies inside it. Trust me. I'm the baby. No, I don't want to... We're not into weird shit, I just... Alright, I shouldn't have said anything. That's what I get, dude. I accidentally show Baby World, and I invite all kinds of misinterpretations. You can't, like, nothing can be funny in the world anymore. People always have to take a fucked up spin on it. It really grinds my gears. Anyways, I completely fucking forgot where I was on the... Hey, village. On the, topic of conversation. Yeah, Lionels. Yeah, they fucking suck. If you don't kill them in the first barrage of, like, using literally every consumable item you own, because if you're not using literally every consumable item you own, especially on golden Lionels, expect to be in that fight for the next maybe 2 to 3 years. It's really rough. How much HP they have is just stupid. So yeah, like, you're expending, like, all of your fucking melee weapons, you're expending all of your fucking arrows and bows, and I didn't even craft those sticks because I'm focusing on the conversation, which is probably better. I would rather play suboptimally in Minecraft and be talking good than vice versa. I hate talking bad. Okay, that is... At least mine the block of stone. You block a stone. And start using... That's my new insult. I'm gonna call people blocks of stones. Anyways, yeah, I just think, I think the Master Mode was a very lazy difficulty addition. It's, like, mainly what it boils down to. And it's not just like, oh, I don't like it because it's lazy. I don't like it because it's lazy and bad. If it was lazy and, like, really good, like, you know, if Bloodborne released as is, and then later, or sorry, not as is. If Bloodborne released as is minus the health gain back when you hit enemies and are damaged. How did I not go in this bed? I'm fucking stupid. and then later patched it in. Like, that is a lazy addition to the game, because it takes, like, no fucking effort at all. But, just adding that, like, lifesteal recovery mechanic improves the game by so fucking much. It's actually insane. Just one little trick to make your Souls-like impeccable. Although now, if anyone else did it, they would just be like, oh, they're fucking ripping off Bloodborne, dude. Dude! Bloodborne did this first! No one else is allowed to, dude. Even though it's like a good mechanic, though. Anyways. And also, it's not the first game to conceptualize lifesteal, dude. That's how gamers are, though. Yeah, you know, I'm not mad at it because it's lazy. If it was lazy and, like, made the game incredible, I would have nothing to talk about right now. I'd just be like, wow, Breath of the Wild's a great fucking game. But instead, it's like, you don't want to have a really horrible addition to a game and also have it be super lazy. And also, you have to pay money to get that addition to the game. But, yeah, it's not like I regret the DLC. There's still other cool things. I do have the unicorn. That's pretty #poggers. But the unicorn, the fucking motorcycle, I'm just gonna call it the motorcycle. It's like way slower than I thought it would be, and I realized very quickly why it's so slow. Because I guess I'll pivot to this next topic of conversation. I mean, I'm still not done with talking about Breath of the Wild difficulty, but just because it's kind of here, I'm going to mention that, man, playing the Switch again, like, I forget about it until I start playing it again, and I'm like, holy shit, wow, wowie wowzers, this bitch is laggy as all hell. I've heard that games run better docked because it's not having to upscale its resolution, which is fair. If I wanted to, I could play it in its native handheld resolution, but I also just don't really, like, that's not as comfortable than, like, I got a HDMI splitter set up so I can play it at my desk, and it's nice. I like it. I'm not gonna ruin that convenience just for, like, 2 extra frames per second when it gets really bad. Because it gets really bad, and, like, Far On Woods is really bad, especially when it's raining. Like, don't even get me started on... It's not Kokiri Forest, is it? Is it just called Korok Forest? Where the Great Deku Tree is? That bitch is actually, like, maximum 10 frames per second, and that's not an exaggeration. The FPS is truly horrendous in certain areas of the game. And it spikes pretty frequently, too, when there's, like, a lot of particles and stuff. It's pretty bad. And, like, Age of Calamity... So, like, I guess I'll pivot to Age of Calamity a little bit. I was going to talk about that individually, but... just because I'm on the topic of, like, things not performing well on the Switch. Like, the Warriors games have never been that optimized. Like, even when running on PC with, like, a really old Warriors game, it's like... You know, they they cut the most obvious corners they can. Like, render distance on enemies is, like, 2 feet in front of your face. And they don't even mess with, like, level of detail shit. They don't even care to put, like, low poly versions of enemies so that it still feels like a massive scope battle. No, just, like, any enemy that is, like, without range of your sword, they're just gone. They don't exist until you move, like, 2 inches closer and then they all just pop in. Am I really not gonna find a lava pool, man? Bummer. Bummer. I've been talking, like, a lot, and I have not been talking a lot for, like, over a week. My throat is kind of ravaged. But I'll push through. If my voice starts cracking, that's why. That's why. It's not because I'm going through my 7th wave of puberty, I promise. I wish, though. Lol. Anyways. Oh, God. Yeah, back to Breath of the Wild and its shortcomings. The other biggest thing that I already kind of had a distaste for Master Mode, but two things in particular stood out while I was playing. Like, it's really not that big of a deal most of the time. You just, like, kind of learn which fights you just don't care about because you realize how tedious they're going to be, which is, like, honestly the majority of fights now, but, yeah, you figure it out. You figure out which fights you care to engage with. Maybe I'm, like, a turbo coward, but, like, I don't know. The engagements don't feel particularly hard. More so, I just, like, look at the fight, and I, like, look at my weapons in my inventory, and I'm like, okay, I could sacrifice literally every weapon I own, which are, like, all, like, 50, 60 damage, and what do I get out of that? I get, like, maybe 2 weapons that are, like, 20/30 damage, like huge downgrades, and I only have 2 of them as opposed to like 10 of them. And I get some like monster parts and like jewels. All right, I think I'll skip. That's where I quickly hit the skip button, and I'm like, not even do I choose to avoid this fight because it's tedious. I am choosing to avoid this fight because I've calculated my exact loss versus gains, and it's a net negative, buddy. It is a net negative. That's just how most fights kind of appear in Master Mode, unfortunately. Oh, thank God I actually remembered to kill the Iron Golem. It's been so long, I kind of forgot if I did. I didn't craft a bucket, though, and he didn't give me enough iron for a flint and steel, which is fine. I mean, it's not fine, it's... I'll live with it. That's how I'll put it. I'll live with it. Alright, I don't want to give him the idea that he can just get away with this kind of thing. Put this in the worst spot imaginable, because I have to break that block. Like a turbo dumbass. Oh god. Why am I doing this? just the worst portal frame imaginable. I got, like, really nervous when I placed that lava there. I was like, is that gonna bust it if I place that block there first? Turns out, no. I get way more nervous about portal building than I actually need to. Turns out, it's manufactured in such a way that you pretty much don't need to worry about anything. Alright, and this is where I put my 3 planks and walk away. This is where I turn 360 degrees and walk away. Might as well get wood, because what else am I going to do? I'm probably going to need more than the wood I spent here. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess that this wood is probably not going to carry me. Come on, do it. I believe in you. Nope, alright. Take 2. Lava also extinguished, like, immediately after the plank disappeared, which was really nice of it. Just a really generous piece. I don't know if there's, like, a faster way of doing this than I do it. There probably is. I don't know, man. I just, like, put planks and hope. Like, I assume if I, like, sandwich it, like, back and forth, it has a better chance of, like, bridging the gap, you know? Do I not actually have a... Oh, you know what? I probably grabbed a bucket earlier, and, it disappeared. Oh, hey. Nether. What we've all been waiting for. Alright, now is the time where I will get on topic and talk about the 2 things that Breath of the Wild really fucks up on. In terms of, yeah, I know you're gonna be pissed mad at me. That really fucks up on in terms of Master Mode not being that enjoyable of an experience. You could tell, like, straight up, it was not tested at all. Because when you do Master Mode, I forget what they're called. They're like a refight. God, I'm stuttering like mad. It's a refight of all of the like Ganon, Blight, whatever the fucks they're called. The dungeon bosses. I forget their actual name. It's like Water Blight Ganon or something. The water one. The one you fight and get Mipha's Grace from. That fight was straight up not tested at all on Master Mode, to the point that, like, it had been a while since I fought the original boss. Like, probably over half a year since I... Oops. Sprint got eaten from me. Probably over half a year since I fought the original boss. So, at first, I was giving myself the benefit of the doubt, or I was giving the game the benefit of the doubt, and I was being like, alright, maybe I'm fucking up here. Maybe I'm forgetting how this boss works. I'll give it a few more shots, see what's cooking, see if there's something I'm doing wrong here. Turns out, no, because, after, like, really struggling and, like, not understanding what I was doing wrong at all, I looked it up. It was, like, one of the few things I looked up in the game. I was like, what the fuck is the deal with this boss on Master Mode? Because, like, I remembered pretty strongly, I wasn't 100% sure, but I had, like, pretty strong memories of during that fight, when it gets to the second phase and it's drooping on the ceiling, I remember sniping it in its eye and getting a headshot, and it falling to the ground, giving you an opportunity to, like, damage it. Yeah, that's just not a thing in the refight version of it. It's not a Master Mode thing, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that that's just, like, the refight makes it so it doesn't fall down once it is in the air. Unless you do, like, a ton of damage or something stupid, I don't know. But it is basically impossible to get that bitch to fall down through normal means. So I looked up what other people were doing, and, like, this is the strategy I use, is just one dude who was like, yeah, the only way I've seen that I could actually beat this boss was by getting it to the midway, then as soon as it's halfway dead, using all of Urbosa's Fury charges, and thankfully, both me and this dude writing the answer had gotten Urbosa's Fury Plus before attempting this Water Blight Phase 2 2nd edition. Because the strategy is seriously just unleash all 3 Urbosa's Furies and then stall out the boss fight for 5 minutes while it recharges, so that you can use all 3 again, and that'll get the kill. Because if you're fighting it the normal way, it just regenerates its HP, because, like, you'll get a headshot or 2, but it doesn't do nearly enough damage, and then the boss has so much invincibility while it's moving from platform to platform that it regenerates all of its HP. I'm sorry for the stutters. It regenerates all of its HP back before you get a chance to damage it again. It's just, like, such a shit fight in Master Mode. It's, like, so obvious that literally nobody at Nintendo HQ tried doing that fight on Master Mode when Master Mode was implemented. Like, I get it, you can't test the entire game over again when you add a new difficulty option, but, like, I don't know, I would say it makes sense to test the boss fights, at the very least. Like, if you're gonna test anything, wouldn't you test the boss fights? Maybe they just tested, like, the first versions of the Ganon fights? I don't know. But whatever the case was, it made for a very, very unfun fight. And I was not pleased. And, like, the boss, like, has such shit AI, too. Like, it's not even difficult to stall out the fight for Urbosa's Fury, because, like, if you just stand on the same platform and don't attack it, it has 2 attacks. Like, it'll very rarely swing at you. It's primarily just going to spam, like, these ice blocks at you that you just, like, play an aim trainer minigame against until 5 minutes are up and you get to kill the boss instantly. Such a shit fight. Really dragged down the experience. Like, I was having a great time, and then I just got to this fight that appeared unbeatable by normal means. And the answer is just like, yeah, cheese the hell out of it. It's kind of a shit fight, whatever. So, whatever, I guess. Other thing that, like, really frustrated me with Master Mode is something that, like, they evidently doubled down on. It's the sword trial. So, like, I know it's meant to be hard, and this is the frustrating one, because I'm probably going to, at some point, like, grind it out. Like, maybe if sometime in the future I get a capture card, that would be something I would grind out on stream. But, Master Mode Sword Trial is kinda hot ass. Not, like, good hot ass, like, just, like, ass that is hot and like, heat-wise. Like, not, like, you know, not, like, attractive, but, like, it's like, heated. And, like, kinda gross, you know? It's just a warm... I'm done with that. Anyways, point is, it's not good. The reason I can tell they tweaked it, like, they obviously did test this one, because it is tweaked. It's not just normal Master Mode. They actually turned up the health regeneration so that it activates faster. Yeah, it's Minecraft. Hello, Mentor. I'm a sleepy boy right now who's just rambling and ranting. Feel free to ignore the ramblings of the madman. But, they obviously, like, turned up the health regeneration on enemies by quite a bit, because you literally stop attacking an enemy for 0.2 seconds, and it regenerates, like, 100% of its HP back. So doubling down on the mechanic that I already really didn't like is probably not going to make me like it more. Especially when, like, the entirety of... This sucks. The entirety of the sword trials are, like, multiple enemies at once combat scenarios. Like, it's really, really hard, especially with some of the later ones. Like, I haven't gotten far in them either, is the thing. I looked up how many levels to the sword trials there are, and there's, like, something miserable, like 60 or something. It's absolutely stupid how many levels in the sword trials there are. But yeah, the farthest I've ever been on it was like, I think it's like 11 or something. It's just where like the Lizalfos or whatever they're called are. I guess technically I never got a flint and steel, so why not? That's when it starts to get, like, truly horrendous for me, because those enemies just have a tendency of ignoring all possible, like, stuns, and, like, unless you, like, really want to cheese the hell out of them, but it's not even, like, really possible to cheese the hell out of them, because their health just regenerates instantly. It's just, like, not very fun. And, like, you just don't have the damage output required to kill them before, like, literally all of your weapons break. It's just, it's silly. And, like, because you never get any armor, seemingly. Like, they give you places to cook. I've only seen one place to cook, but they give you places to cook where, you know, presumably that's how you're gonna get your armor, is through, like, cooking food that gives you armor buffs. But it doesn't really cover it, is the gist of what I'm saying. The armor buffs, like, at least at the first cooking station, I've only managed to craft it to, like, 4 minutes, and it's only 1 level of armor, 2 at most, but I haven't gotten a very long timer on 2 armor. And, fucking... yeah. You just, like, die very easily and then have to start over from the very fucking beginning. So, I don't know, it just doesn't seem, like, worth trying. This ain't speed bridging? I'm sorry, here, I'll do some speed bridging for you. Let me break my pickaxe real quick. Here you go. Get ready. While I'm trading. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at how good I am. I'm so fucking shit at that. I have literally no practice doing this. Let me craft another pickaxe and I'll give it a few more attempts. These guys still have a few more gold to trade, hopefully, because they haven't given me anything useful. There's my stone. Oh, are you really? No, you've got more gold. Keep trading. Why the fuck did you guys give up? Keep trading. Give pearl. I mean, the fire res is nice, but I don't know. I was really hoping I would get an abundance of pearls so that I could, I'm so bad, dude. I'm so bad, I give up. Oh! I got some pearls. I was hoping I would get an abundance, though, so I could just, pearl through the nether and hopefully find a fortress slightly faster. Instead, I got 6. 6 and 30-something bars, I believe, is below average. I think we put that on the below average percentile. Let me toss some of this trash that I could never possibly care about. And grab my workbench back, because I forgot it. But, I guess to cap off the Breath of the Wild, to put a nice, clean end on that topic of conversation, it sucks. No. I like the game. Also, look at that legendary fucking save. Let's go. I was gonna throw it anyways, but I at least had the common sense to throw it right there, or I would have been dead. You don't move very quickly, huh? Oh, you can sprint in lava, though. That's good to know. Oh, this is so much faster. I'm glad I sprinted. To cap it off, I guess I'll just say, Breath of the Wild is great. I kind of regret picking Master Mode because it doesn't add so much difficulty. It just adds a lot of tedium. It's not difficulty in a good way. It's, a cheap excuse for difficulty that just makes everything much slower and more grindy because everything has more HP and the weapons have the same amount of durability, so you just have to get weapons way more frequently because you're, you know, using more durability per enemy since they have more HP and they're regenerating. It's just, it's not my favorite. I would go back in time and change my mind if I could. You think I'm gonna make it over to that island in 30 seconds? I don't think so. Played some Bed Wars for the first time in your life recently, made you realize how bad you are at Minecraft in comparison to the average server player? Oh no. You hate to be that guy. You hate to be that guy. We should play some again. We should do another race at some point. I've got the time now. My schedule has opened up. All I need to do is fix my sleep schedule, but I'll work on that. As soon as I get that sorted out, I'll hit you up with a proposition at some point. After having read the dream files, let me analyze how likely my pearl chances are. I mean, if you wanna really analyze some files, you could look at my successful PB attempt, because I'm looking kind of sus on that one. I got bozo bonkers nutty lucky. Oh, nice. But this is payback, you know? You get stupid lucky on one run, and you're just miserable for every other run that comes afterwards. That's the experience. See, Dream's mistake is he got lucky one too many times in a row, bucko. That's where you messed up. You gotta play it sneaky like I do and turn your cheats off every now and then. That's how they'll never catch you. It's a joke. It's a joke, moderators. Don't ban me. Don't ban me. Do I look like I'm a cheater? Does this gameplay shout? Oh yeah, he's cheating. This guy's using hacks. I would hope not. Although, you know what? Maybe one day I aspire to look like a cheater. Not because I think that brings on a lot of welcome attention, but, if I'm playing legitimately and constantly being accused of cheating, I would take that as, like, extreme flattery. I guess it's not really fair in Dream's case, because, like, you can't really be flattered by people telling you you made the game lucky in your favor. That's not really flattery. That's just like, that's cheating in like a really boring way. If people thought you were cheating because you were playing out of your goddamn gourd, you're just like a really fucking crazy, wacky gamer, that would be sick. Oh, I'm dead, dude. I'm alive. I'm living. I'm never dying. I'm alive forever. I spent like 17 minutes in the nether and didn't find anything. I'm not too bummed about throwing that one away. That's just what it's like. You know what? Give me a bed practice so I can feel better about myself. What the fuck? Don't create world. Just play. Give me a bread. Give me bread practice. Let me practice crafting bed. Oh, dude, I can't talk at all. The proof seems pretty convincing in Dream's case. Yeah, no, it is like 100%. I mean, okay, technically it's not 100%. It's just like 777.7999 is really likely. It's the inverse of 1 in 7 billion. I didn't want to do the math. Alright, there you go. Now I can feel good. Look at that. I got a world record. I beat the Ender Dragon in what? 0 seconds? Let's go. I knew I could do it. And they say you can't be entertaining while on 30 hours without sleep. Oh god. Okay. Other things I had on the conversation wheel. I guess I'll just pivot directly to Hyrule Warriors. There's not really that much to talk about with Hyrule Warriors. It's just exactly what I expected. It's like a pretty decent Warriors game. Like a little bit less variety than I would expect out of a Warriors game, but I guess it's not really fair because the reason there's so much variety in the established Dynasty Warriors series is just because they've been going on for so fucking long. And it's got like the Smash syndrome where once they introduce a character and like weapon type, they can't remove it. So, you know. And also there's just not that many notable characters to work with in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Like, if they fucking added Linkle, you know? In the first Hyrule Warriors. You gotta stretch real far to think of an extra character to add. They just put gender-swapped Link. Yeah, that's cool and all. I'm not gonna say anything against it, but it's just kind of like a bizarre choice, I guess. It's a sign to me that they didn't really have a lot of characters to work with. That's what it reads to me. And no, I will not be checking that Desert Temple. I should probably start my timer. I got in-game timer. Like I said, this is the nice thing about having in-game timer. If I split super late, doesn't even matter. Because in-game timer will catch up for me. Isn't that the bee's knees, dude? It's like I don't even have to do any work. There was an auto splitter, which would like actually make it so I don't have to do any work, but I didn't look up what I would need to get that set up. I was like, eh, fuck it, I just pressed the button. It's not that bad. And here I am, an hour later, still accidentally pressing it to make it piss mode sometimes. Sometimes. I haven't done that in a bit, though. I'm proud of myself. Look at how much I've improved. It's been at least 20 minutes since I made my timer piss-colored on accident. Oh, the places we've gone. How much we've grown. But yeah, I guess that's the end of my my Age of Calamity discussion. It's just a pretty good Warriors game. If you've played the Warriors games before and you're like, I don't know, is Age of Calamity any good? I would say yeah. It's better than like the most recent in the actual Warriors franchise I played, which is like, I can't remember if it was 8 or 9. One of those two, though. I could check my Steam library, but I'm kind of in the middle of like a world record right now, so gonna have to get back to you on that one. Oh! Oh my god. This is actually a little insane. Alright. I'm gonna keep getting the beds, obviously. I should, pick some of this stuff up. No bed? Already checked. Already checked. See, this is the part of the run where I start getting nervous and throw all of my gains away. Oh! Like, literally! It's hilarious. I truly am a comedy in. Please stop clicking on things. I need to get used to triple clicking so it goes back in the same slot and then I can just shift click out. It's faster. Yeah, that's where I just was. Okay, the fucking villager kept shutting the door and I was like, that's not a second blacksmith, is it? I don't even think that's possible. Or if it is, it's like very rare. Incredibly rare. I haven't seen it, at least. That's how I know it's rare. I've pretty much got more hours in Minecraft than anyone, so kind of an aficionado on this kind of thing. Alright, back to the chronological timeline, I guess. After my shenaniganery... Oh, you know what? I'll talk about the miserable errand day. Which did include... I probably should... Yeah, those 3 nuggets aren't going to make the difference in whether I get pearls fast or not. Yeah, when I picked up Age of Calamity, that is my errand day that I have alluded to earlier is not being that fun of a day. Because I had a lot of errands scheduled that I was like, oh, I'm going to get so much knocked out. I'm going to go grocery shopping. I'm going to... This one sounds a little bad, but I'm going to buy Christmas gifts for my mom and sister because I didn't do that in time. Yeah, I had a lot of things that I was going to get done. And then pretty much none of them got done how I wanted them to. So I didn't check. I probably should have. I even had, like, you know that thing? That thing you do where you think about doing something, but you're like, it's a waste of time. I'm not going to check. I'm just going to go there because I know it's going to be fine. I know everything's going to work out. But then afterwards, it, like, wasn't fine and didn't work out, and you wish you had checked ahead of time. Yeah, that happened. I guess I'm going to the second village. I don't know. I'm not finding a... Why? Why would I go to a second village? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I have 7 beds. I just need to find lava pool. Oh, desert. That makes it easier. Yeah, so I just went to the GameStop. I left for errands. So first off, I had not gone to bed since the day before. So already I was planning to do this day of errands. And, like, at this point, I was still optimistic that I would get a stream done later in the day. I was going to do this full day of errands after not having slept for, like, at this point, it was, like, 20 hours, maybe? Yeah, I was setting myself up for failure from the start. Just really, like, the recipe for the most miserable day you can imagine. So I was really fucking dead tired. I just want to get, like, the chores over with and think maybe if I get home fast enough I can take a nap before I hop on stream. Haha. Yeah, so I left as early as possible. I left it, like, I don't know, I think I left it, like, 9:30, and I was like, I'll get to the GameStop at around 10. That's when we open. Everything will be fine. I'll swing by the antique store that opens up at 10 right afterwards, because that's where I wanted to buy Christmas presents for my sister and my mom. It's the same thing I did last year, and they seem to like it, so, you know, seems like a good idea. That's my strategy, at least. So yeah, I had it all sorted. I go to the GameStop, and it's fucking closed, because apparently... Oh my god, 3 villages, and no lava pool. Apparently, the week after I stopped working, they shortened the hours for the mall, so everything opened an hour later and closed an hour earlier. Yeah, you know, obviously I wasn't told, because I I didn't fucking work there anymore, so why would I be told? But I just assumed that nothing had changed, like a dumbass. I knew that the store had less hours, but when I was told that, I had assumed it was less hours in the way that, like, we can schedule less people, not less hours in the way that the store is literally open less. Silly me, I guess. This is, like, cursed. This is a cursed desert. This is 7 minutes in. I got so lucky with the village, man. This is a real stinker. Really just makes you sad at the end of it. 4 villages, though. 4 villages, in case anyone was wondering. So yeah, I show up to the GameStop. It's not fucking open. I'm like, oh boy, they sure are taking a while to open this door this time. Eventually, it gets to the point where I'm like, all right, something's up. I gotta Google it. I can't just wait here all day. Google it. Mall is like, oh yeah, this shit's closed. Oh, sick. 2 lava pools right next to each other just to make fun of me. Mall is friggin' closed for another hour. So I was like, all right, well, that plan's thwarted immediately. Let's move on to the next step. I didn't grab water because I'm 0 IQ. It's okay, it's not that far. It is a waste of time, but it's not that far. So I immediately just walk back to my car, sadly. I was like, alright, fine, I'll go to the antique store first. Go to the antique store. It's like, I don't know, 20-minute drive away from the GameStop. It's also closed when it's supposed to be open. Like, their Google thing said they were supposed to be open, but they're closed. I wasn't sure because it's like a family run. I fucked that one up. it's a family run place, and I couldn't quite tell if it was open or not because they're like quite obviously just like really bad hoarders, and it's kind of sad, honestly. But yeah, they've got like merchandise all the way up to every fucking surface in the building, including like the storefront windows. Almost look like they're boarded in for a hurricane, but it's actually just like merchandise because they, you know, maybe held on to a little bit too much in their life. I don't know. Maybe it's profitable for them. Who knows? My one story from this antique place is the last time I went there, I paid in 100 and didn't check my change because it was just a nice old lady. I was like, I'm not gonna get scammed. And then later I check, and one of the $20 bills she handed me back was fake. Which oh, fuck. I gotta focus. Turns out I kind of have to try hard for a second. I do not, and this is why I chose to shop at the place again, is because I do not believe by any means that the lady tried to scam me out of $20. She was like the nicest little old lady you could imagine. I think that somebody just scammed her, and she was unaware that she had a fake $20 bill that she handed over to me. It's like 100% what happened. But anyway, it's got a little bit off topic. Well, when do I ever do that? What was the topic? Yeah, place was closed. Oh, I didn't even see this man! He blent in. Blent? Is that past tense of blended? It's my new meta, is saying the real past tense as if it's present tense. This is kind of terrifying. Let me focus up for just a smidge here. I know it's like really boring to like hear the sounds of blazes with nothing else going on, but like I don't want to die if you catch my drifto. Oh, fucking yes, let me eat, dude. Let me eat, please. It's like you don't really get that many opportunities this deep into the run. I don't want to just throw it away because I'm talking about my antique store experience, you know? as funny as that would be. Top 10 speedruns thrown away because of antique store anecdotes. That's a list. People care about that list. Oops. See, this is the bad situation, because if one spawned in behind me there, I was 100% dead. 100% of the time. Still not enough. That's, like, acceptable luck, though. Having 6 at this point is not bad. Okay, that's lower than expected outcome. Both of those failing kind of burns me up inside. Oh, really? I didn't know I hit that guy. Oh, 8. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That's literally all I need to be here for, so goodbye. I didn't take note of where my portal was, but it was, like, right around here. So, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to, yeah. It's like, oh god, it's actually not 0-0 for once. It's like 90-160. Okay, gotcha, 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 gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. This is one you really don't want to fuck up. As one you would feel really bad if you fucked that one up. Okay. Now I don't really have to focus for a little bit because I'm out of the thick of it. That's like the hardest part of the run over. Well, actually, the hardest part is one cycle, but let's forget that exists for the time being. Antique stores? Antique stores. Yeah, so they're fucking closed when they're supposed to be open. It's like a family-run business run by, like, 2 really, really old people that are obviously hoarders, like I said. So I'm not gonna, like, get mad at them, but I was a little bit bummed. I was like, come on, dude. You're really getting into my, my errand day. I was so excited and pumped to get all of these errands out of the way so I don't have to think about them anymore. And, like, none of them have gotten done yet, and I've already wasted, like, an hour. So whatever, the antique store, I called them because I wasn't sure if they were actually closed or if it just looks like they're barred up. They were actually closed. The lady was like, oh yeah, my husband's out, he's going shopping for a bit, he'll be back in an hour or so. So I was like, okay, fine, he'll be back in an hour. There's another antique store that's like, you know, a 10-minute drive away, but if I wanted to walk, I could probably extend that into like a 30-minute trip there, 30-minute back. So I convinced myself that going on a brisk walk would be a fun idea to just pass the time, because I had nothing better to do and nothing was turning up right in the day, so that's what I did. Mistake. You know, I thought because it was like January, it was supposed to be cold or something. No, it got like sweltering hot. Not sweltering. It wasn't over 100, but it was like an uncomfortable 85. Which I know sounds rich coming from someone who lives in Texas. Shouldn't you be heat tolerant to 85? I fucking hate the heat. Like, if I'm going out on a walk and I'm sweating, that's not fun. I don't want to experience that. I much prefer going out on a walk and being cold. Being cold is a much more fun experience for me. Which is why I'm the freak ass who, you wouldn't. I'm the freak ass who walks around when it's like 20 to 30 degrees outside just wearing a shirt and shorts. My normal attire. If that makes me wrong, then I don't want to be right. Hey, you're a real piece, aren't you? You're a real piece of something, buddy. Am I never going to... Oh, there's a real piglin. Am I wearing... I'm not wearing golden armor. Dude, can you fuck off, brother? Ah! You so rarely get to melee these guys. This is my chance of greatness. Dude, you're so fucking annoying. Dude, come the fuck on. No one likes you. Oh my god. I don't know if relogging is legal in speedruns. I just want to relog so this dude fucks off. I don't even know if that works in Minecraft anymore. Fucking, I hate this. I can't just... Oh, now there's a second one. Fuck off. It just goes through them! Whatever. Oh, okay, that one worked. And the piglin despawned! Oh, no, wait, there he is. Okay. Calm down. I'm getting angry. For good reason. Oh, he's getting angry for good reason. Pick up the fucking gold, dickhead! What are you doing? God, you think you know a guy. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for it to be like this. I'm so sorry. Okay, there you go. God. I would like my gold back, but he's greedy. Greedy motherfucker. There you go. I want to craft boots real quick, and then I'll let him have the rest of it. Which is not a lot, mind you. It's not a lot, but I'll keep mining. Hopefully that ghast is fucked off forever. I got scared. I forgot I didn't put the boots back on. You dickhead! There's another one! You fucking kidding me? This is like the most tedious experience with gas I have ever had in Minecraft. It's so annoying. Like the most frustrating enemy when you have no ranged attack, which is most of the time. Yeah, definitely in a speedrun. I swear to God, I wasted like 3 minutes running around with that gas like a retard. Alright, back to my walk. So I went on a hour-long walk, round trip, to take a visit to another antique store that was kind of close by. Guess what? They're also fucking closed when Google said they were open. I mean, I'm not really blaming Google, because these antique places are just like locally run businesses that don't really have consistent hours. But, like, it's a little frustrating as me, the guy just trying to buy some antiques. Some, like, cheap-ass little trinkets and shit. It's a cool little bauble. Cool little gift, you know? Anyways, I am cheap. That's not the takeaway from the story, though. The takeaway is I'm mad because they're closed. And I went on an hour-long walk and got nothing out of it. And then I got back to the other antique store and, like, you know, again, I don't blame them. But I was a little upset to hear that actually they were just going to take the day off. I was like, you really just can't let me, like, I know you're in there. You can't just let me in and just buy, like, one thing. I just want, like, one trinket and or bauble, please. But no, I wasn't gonna do that. So I just was like, all right, take the day off. I can't complain. I just quit my job at GameStop, so I feel, you know. So I left, and at this point, I was not going to go back to GameStop immediately because I was hungry. I had just gone on an hour-long walk and wasted a shit ton of time. I should check back in with that other guy. I know there's another piglin there, but I just left this guy with gold and should see what he gave me for it? Probably. Hello. What'd you give me? You give me something nice? Am I gonna like it? Hopefully. I don't see pearls, so that's a no from me. So that's a no, that's a yikes for me? Do gamers still say that? I hope so. One of these days I hope to be relevant. Haha. Alright. Here you go, buddy. 24, just for you. You don't even have to share or nothing. I made it just for you. I'm even gonna craft my bread correctly. What a goddamn stream. What a goddamn speedrunner he is. Look at how fast he is. He's already done with blaze rods. He's already done with ender pearls. Haha. Maybe. Unless. No, I just picked up my gold back. Okay. You idiot. I almost hit him because I was mad he wasn't a regular piglin. It's probably not a good strategy. Good strategy would have actually been to just, like, yeah, just taken my gold back from this guy and go to those other piglins that I think there was more than one non-zombie, but I can't be sure. I should put my workbench in a place that I don't have to keep picking it back up again, because I guess I'll make a helmet? I don't know. Soul Speed 1. Definitely gonna come in handy when I... Oh! 7! Alright. We're getting somewhere. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You can have it back. I just wanted to see if there was like a pearl stash back there that I couldn't see. Turns out, no. Turns out, no. Might as well do inventory sorting while this shit's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I might want to grab, since there were so many extra villages, I might just want to grab extra bed just to be extra safe, you know? Extra. I'm gonna finish it out, but like, I could be done. I should be done. Well, no, if he gives me an obsidian, that would be kind of cool. Be faster than walking back to the portal. Okay, instead he wants to give me soul speed again. Soul speed 3? Really going all out for me. I feel kind of bad. I'm robbing this man for all he's worth. Oh my god. And better boots that I'll equip as soon as I leave this place. And which is right now. Whoa. Alright. Yeah. This is how you do this. So it's been a while since I've crafted a portal normally. It's kind of weird. That is really weird. If I think about like the amount of portals I've crafted normally, like with obsidian, versus the amount of portals I've crafted with lava, the number is quite high in the lava direction. I should probably take this with me. Don't get mad, dude. Don't get mad. Bro, come on. Cringe. Alright, we're out. What that guy... What are you dickhead? You wouldn't. You wouldn't! You actually fucking would not, though. You know, this is stupid. Just run away for a second. Don't go into the overworld with 1 HP. Like, literally any motherfucker could be on the other side of that door. Okay. No motherfucker was on the other side of this door, but like, what if, though, right? Like, I'd be looking like a genius right now. If I immediately took, like, half a heart damage to a zombie or something. Okay. This way. Thank you for not immediately breaking. Well, that was more fall damage than I thought it would be. I'm feeling good. Like pretty damn good. 24 minutes? This is like PB potential. Not to get everyone excited. I know everyone is excited. Sorry. I'm a freak. I'm the only one who's excited. But yeah, what a time to have an actually good run. And like, not even a suspicious one either. I got like pretty average luck. Well, no, I was gonna say, the village was lucky. I got like 4 or 5 villages. That was lucky. Lava pool, not lucky. Fortress, lucky. Blaze rods, I would say were average. And ender pearls, I would also say were average. So I think I got more lucky than I did unlucky. I got luck where it mattered most, is what I'll say. Please tell me this isn't the only one that I've already visited. That would make me sad. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I only really care about one more bed, but like, you know, might as well be safe. I'll grab another one if it's convenient, which it should be. Like, one of you motherfuckers has to have a bed. I know you guys wouldn't hold out on me. Yeah, there you go. 9 beds. There's literally no fucking way I mess up one cycle unless I just completely bomb the first bed and like the dragon just hits me and it's just a wasted bed. That would feel pretty bad, but it's not gonna happen, so don't worry about it. I don't know why you're so stressed about it. It's not gonna happen. Calm down, dude. Chill out for once. Wait, I'm actually... Yeah, I was gonna say, I walked a long way. I'm gonna throw it again, because I wasn't sure if that actually went... Yeah, it didn't go down. I walked a long way before I found a lava pool. I was pretty sure... Like, when I looked at the coordinates, I was like, That's far away from spawn. I think I'm actually pretty close to a stronghold. And turns out I am. Because I turned back around already. I'm so bad at this. Thank you. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I waste one of these, because I just need an ender pearl, which you sometimes find in strongholds. And it's also not, like, super likely that I'll need all 12 of these anyways. Like, that is the worst possible luck, is needing all 12. So, in all odds, I'm okay. Stop it, dude. Bro. I thought I was close. Maybe I'm not as close as I thought. That is how that works. I'm gonna get up to this desert bit and I'm gonna throw again. I know it's wasteful, but like I haven't gotten one broken yet, so what exactly am I wasting, might I ask? I'll get back to stupid anecdotes that no one cares about after I lose this run to something stupid. Probably me fucking up one cycle, or just, like, running out of Eyes of Ender because I keep throwing them every 2 inches. That's a possibility. Well, I don't know, apparently this is going to be a long walk, so back to anecdotes, I guess. Yeah, after that, Aaron, I got a bite to eat, which was nice. There's something, I don't know, I don't know why people think it's weird to go out to eat by yourself. I really fucking like going out to eat by myself. It's like a really satisfying feeling to just, like, chillin', just looking at your phone, just eating. I like it. I feel empowered. Okay, we are close. So I ate food. Dude, this is getting pretty lucky. Not, like, unreasonably lucky, but I'm glad that I haven't broken one yet. So it's gotta be, like, right around here. Like, right around here. I'm gonna throw right here. Okay, it's gotta be, like... It's gotta be, like, right around here. Like, I'm just gonna dig down here. And if I'm wrong, I cry. Those are the rules. I don't make them. I just enforce them. Alright. Yeah, after I grabbed some lunch, which was actually, like, 3rd dinner by that point, I could probably get a... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get a good vantage point from up here, bud. I hate this. I'm in. Not scared at all. Thanks for the... nothing. I was gonna say thanks for the piece of armor. Insert piece of armor here, but actually is not enough to do anything that I don't already have. I got back to eat, went back to GameStop, and this is where it ties into my next anecdote. Wow, I'm so loaded with anecdotes, it's not the norm. I went to the GameStop, it was our GameStop, because, like, I wasn't gonna go to any old GameStop where I don't know anyone. So I went to our GameStop again, and I was like, you know, you really fucked me by not being open at the regular stated time. It was really just both armor pieces that I didn't have. Sick. I'll take it. Oh, and just in case. Nice! What the fuck? This is the nicest stronghold chest-wise that I've ever had. Portal room-wise is to be determined. I never have a good track record with the portal room. I know you're supposed to go to where it's, like, bright, because there's a chance it's the lava, but it's also just a chance that it's a torch. So, what's up with that, Minecraft? What's up? What's up, dog? I fucking hate strongholds. Like, this is still potential for PB, it just makes me mad. Because, like, I can feel it happening already. I'm just gonna watch all of my time melt away while I run around this strong- Oh! Oh! No! You're fucking kidding me! Ah! I don't know what to do. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, dude. Oh god, this is a horrible spawn. Wait. Ugh. Ugh. That was so scary. That was the scariest part. Oh god. Can you hear my excitement? I'm actually, like, really fucking happy that this is gonna work out. Assuming I get one cycle, which, like, there's no reason I shouldn't get one cycle. Is it already landing? No. It's just angry. I almost looked at an Enderman there. Hello? 8? 8? There you go. Fat fingering every button on the keyboard. Did I? Oh, I did get a 9th. Just in case I need it, I guess I'll put it there. I probably won't, but, you know. F3B, just so I don't forget. Oh, you know something I haven't talked... Wait, did I? No, I talked about TikTok already. What the fuck? It's been too long. I'm forgetting what I have and haven't talked about. I did never mention... I talked, like, at lengths about, like, a TikTok that I spent a lot of time on, but I never said what it was. I'm bad about that. Like, I get distracted by so many tangents that I forget to come back to my pivotal point. The TikTok I was talking about in that last stream I did that I thought would blow up, but actually just, like, completely fucking bombed, and no one liked, was a tutorial, and it was really hard to fit into 1 minute. It was a tutorial on how to one-cycle the Ender Dragon, and I thought it was a pretty good tutorial to fit in 1 minute. Like, I did it about as good of a job as I could. It's mainly something that you just have to practice, but, like, for people who just have no idea how it's done, I thought it might be cool. But yeah, the problem is just, like, if a TikTok is longer than 10 seconds, no one gives it the time of day. And also if it's not funny. And also if it's not dancing. These are the caveats of TikTok. TikTok's weird. It's also, like, very strange, because, like, as a platform, it, like, super pumps your content as of the time of you making it, but then drops it dead, dude. Like, they will promote the shit out of your content immediately, and depending on how well it's doing on that immediate send, they can, like, really push you, you know? They can ship that thing all around the globe. But, after, like, the first week of that video being out there, it's never gonna get a view again. It's kind of strange. But, hey, it makes sense, you know? New videos being made literally millions a day, I would imagine. So, makes sense to stay relevant, I guess. Please don't, like, waste the remainder of my time just flying around, Dragon. That'd be, like, a real dick move, dude. Like a real piece of shit thing to do. It'd be like real... Oh, what? I'm so stupid! It's like the first time in my life. Are you landing? Oh, I'm so scared! That's the first time in my life that I've actually ever been hit by fucking dragon breath and it's mattered. I'm looking up too much. I didn't realize I was going in a circle back where I had already been. I was like, how is this hitting me? I'm out of it! And I didn't realize I had walked into a second thing of Dragon's Breath. This fucking sucks, dude. I still have a full 10 minutes plus. But, like, come on, dude. Just land. Just land, forehead. That's my magic deck. Just land. Hasn't done so well in the tournaments. Really great around decks that only intend to win by milling you, though. I still don't think that would be very good, actually. It's probably, like, the worst situation, because the only way you could win against mill is by outpacing them in damage. So, yeah, never mind. That joke doesn't make sense. I take it back. Take it back. It has been a while since I've cared about Magic at all. And even when I cared about it, I didn't really care about it that much. Ain't that a thing? I fucking hate this! This is the first time this has actually affected me, and it sucks! I found the portal room so fast! Oh. I hate you. I know my in-game time is, like, lower by 30 seconds, but that's not that much. Or actually, it's more by 30 seconds. Fuck! Because I hit my timer late. God damn it. I think that was this run. Still. I'm glad I got the in-game timer, though, because if I didn't, this run would not be qualifiable. Because I, would not have timed it accurately. I guess you could do a retime for it, but who the fuck is retiming their 30-minute run in Minecraft? I mean, it is impressive. I don't want to, like, say, like, 30 minutes is not good, but this is a little stupid! Ah, come on, man. Like, what do you do? You just can't. You just can't do anything. I hate this. It's just like watching a man crumble. This is bad. This is the kind of thing that I'm like, it would not be hard to make the speedrun infinitely better without affecting the gameplay of a regular casual playthrough at all. Like, the thing I mentioned last time I brought this topic up was, like, why not make it so that the minimum amount of iron an iron golem drops is 4? That makes the barrier to entry for speedruns so much shorter, so that you don't have to reset nearly as often. And it, like, hardly affects casual playthrough. I mean, if you want to count people making iron farms as casual playthrough, who cares at that point? It's infinite iron if you have an iron farm. It seems weird to be fixated on keeping the number at 3. It's probably just because, like, they don't really think about it, which is fine. But, like, another thing that is obviously, like, they just don't really think about it. It wouldn't affect the boss fight balance at all, but it would make speedruns so much more fun if, like, within the first minute of entering the end for the first time, the dragon always landed at the pedestal. So that it wasn't just complete random bullshit. I've seriously wasted, like, what is it, 6 or 7 minutes here? And there's nothing I can do about it? Like, this is tragic. I would so much rather lose this to not being able to find the portal room. This is just really sad. Are you landing? Oh yeah, I couldn't fucking tell what that was. That was really confusing. I guess I shouldn't have stood right underneath him because he was trying to shoot a fireball. I'm sorry, she. This sucks, though. This is the least lucky I've been with this so far. I haven't really made it to the end that often, but this is like Dampe luck. You get, like, so far into a run, and you just have to watch it melt in front of you. I thought that was it. Is Dampe luck still a thing? I assume it is. When is Nintendo gonna update OOT so that Dampe luck isn't shit? Won't they think of the speedrun? I know that's exactly how I sound when I talk about Mojang doing it, but, like, I am still kind of like, come on, though. Like, when you look at this, does this look like fun gameplay? I mean, I know I'm not doing the fight as it's intended, but I had a chance of getting a PB by, like, 10 minutes. More than 10 minutes, and now I'm going to be lucky if I get a PB at all. That's so heartbreaking. Like, this is the kind of shit that just never makes me want to do this again. Oh, it's finally fucking happening. The moment of truth. Did it way too early. Still got it. It's not even a feel-good moment. Like, what a sad PB. I guess I'm happy. Like, at the end of the day, I got a PB. But, like, fuck off. Also. Ugh. Like, the most frustrating part about it is that runs like that do not come around that often. And like, God, the stronghold luck was there too. It wasn't perfect, but like, that's pretty good. It could have been like a 35 or 36. I can't remember exactly when I entered the end, but yeah, I spent 10 minutes waiting for the boss to do the only attack that lets me damage it. That kind of shit! That's exactly how that Breath of the Wild boss felt. Is complete ass. That hurts though. I'm gonna keep doing Minecraft speedruns, because it is fun. I just hate how much of a lottery it is. Yeah, I don't know. This is appropriately sad and somber music. I shouldn't be sad, I got a PV. It's just like, god damn it, it could have been so much better, you know? And it was like, not up to me at all, and it was in the most frustrating way. I had no fucking control over the situation. Ugh. Whatever. I'm not gonna do any more runs. I still had more things I wanted to talk about, but I'm considering just podcasting it at this point. I just, like, chop up the VOD and, like, turn the rest of my pointless banter into, like, a who knows what VOD. I had, like, a void thing set up for a previous VOD that had, like, I don't know, some kind of vaguely funny conversation that I was like, I might as well keep that in. It's weird when making VODs, because it's like, how much do I actually just want to throw away? I like keeping as much as possible, even the embarrassing parts that I would rather delete. Maybe I'll change my mind about that at some point, but for now, I've got the opinion that I want to keep most stuff permanently recorded. It makes me feel, like, genuinely better about the fact that, like, I know, like, it's kind of weird to talk about it, because it feels like I'm searching for pity, but, like, I don't mind streaming to, I don't know, how many viewers do I have? 0. I don't mind streaming to 0 viewers. It's, it doesn't weigh down on me that much, because I still have fun doing it, and, I mean, I don't know. It's weird to say, but I think that the content I'm making is not bad, so I think it should be recorded. Like, I've talked about it a lot in the past before, but, like, I don't know. Whenever I feel bad about how I'm doing on Twitch, I just look at some other people on Twitch who just don't fucking talk at all, and I'm like, even if I'm a little awkward and I stutter all the time and I'm a dumb fuck, at least I'm talking. You know, there's something to that. What else did I want to talk about? There really wasn't that much that I wanted to cover, so I could just kind of spit it all out. Rapid pace here. Let me open up the game again, so at least the text is scrolling, because that is important, I guess. Yeah, so, fuck. After Errand Day, I guess I'm just done with the Errand Day saga. No, I'm not done with the Errand Day saga. Yeah, it ended with me talking about how I went to the GameStop, talked to Drake, manager. He had, when I put in my 2 weeks notice, he was like, we're going to give you a going away party. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's do a going away party. Sick. You organize it. And he was like, yeah, of course. So I was like, all right, just text me when you got the information. So then, fast forward like 3 weeks later when I'm actually spending my last day. Well, technically, it's beyond my last day, because I'm going in there to pick up Age of Calamity. He's like, alright, how's tomorrow sound for the going away party? And I'm like, yeah, that works for me. Just text me if you can get other people involved. And he was like, will do. Fast forward past the Errand Day saga. I literally slept from, like, because I had no sleep, right? And I did so much in that day that I shouldn't have. I was exhausted. I slept like 12 hours or something stupid. and found myself waking up at like 7 p.m. of the next day from whenever I went to bed. God, I was up for so long that day. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I woke up at like 7 p.m. to a phone call from Jennifer, old ASL, who I worked with, who was also invited to the going away party. She was like, "Where you at?" And I was like, excuse me, I went to bed because I did not get any sort of text confirmation that there would actually be a going away party. And I've got proof! I've got receipts! Yeah. Apparently Drake did send a group chat, but it just never got sent to my phone. I'm not sure if it was my phone that was the problem, or if it was Drake's phone, but like, I'm not sure if you can make this out on stream. I'm trying not to... Yeah, I'm not leaking anything. You can see that I have 1% battery because my phone is fucking busted. Let me get to... This is the first text I received in the group chat. I'm not sure if you can, like, barely make it out, but the text just says, "Where y'all at? I'm on my way." And then I screenshotted that was the first fucking text I got because Jen didn't believe me. As my proof that I didn't get any sort of planning text, but apparently Drake had texted much earlier in the day. I didn't get anything. But yeah, I was the latest person to my going away party because I had to quickly get up, fucking shower, drive over there. I wasn't that late, or I wasn't the latest by that much, because Angelo is also notoriously late to everything, and yeah, I was only late by like maybe 10 minutes after he showed up, so I don't feel that bad. And he actually got the message, so he had no excuse. Yeah, we ate food. It was fun. I drove home and forgot to turn on my headlights for like 2 minutes because Houston is super well lit up, so... I don't have an automatic... Like, I do have an automatic headlight thing, but it doesn't work on my car. It just never turns on, so I have to manually turn on my headlights. And sometimes, I try and remember, because obviously headlights are for your own, like, other people seeing you. Not, like, you seeing kind of safety. So I try and remember, obviously, but yeah, sometimes I forget, because it's not particularly dark when there's, like, a headlight, or sorry, street light every 2 inches. It takes a while before I leave the street lights and I actually notice that my headlight's not on. But I got a call from Jen, and I was like, you know, I really hate picking up phone calls while driving. That makes me super nervous, because I'm already a kind of nervous driver. But yeah, I just ignored her until I got to a stoplight, and then I called her back. I was like, did I forget something? You know, what's going on? She was like, your headlights! And I was like, I already turned them on. But, okay, I think I'm anecdoted out. I think, well, there's more anecdotes I could go on. I don't know, how long do I want to keep this going past relevancy? I forgot to open Minecraft again. Ah, the credits, dude, the credits. You're missing out on the credits. Fuck. After that day... Monday. What happened Monday? That was Monday. That was Monday? My days are so messed up. Yeah, that was Monday. Tuesday. Yesterday was when we actually got together. Just, I fucking slept all day, so it doesn't really feel like a day. I've been awake? What the fuck? I'm just now realizing the gravity of the situation. I have not gone to bed since that dinner. Holy shit. Yeah, fuck. How long have I been awake? I've been awake for, like, I think actually, like, 28 hours at this point. Maybe longer. I forget exactly when I woke up, but... I'm sleepy. I guess, like, the only little bit of anecdote I have left is, I don't know, politics from today. Twitch has been, like, broken. I was gonna make a joke about that. I missed my chance, dude. Whenever I'm not streaming, I come up with, like, jokes that I can say on stream, because I'm, like, I'm just quirky like that. You know, I prepare for my streams by making one-off jokes that I forget to use. But I was gonna be like, oh, thank God. Thank God I picked, this week to not stream, because Twitch has kind of, like, been out of commission anyways. So I don't really feel that bad. Yeah, politics. It's fucking, you know, stupid. You don't need me to state my opinion. It's probably obvious. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm done. I'm tired. I'll probably just include this in the Minecraft VOD. It's not enough that that happened post speedrun that I'm gonna split up separately. I guess that's it. I PB'd. Woo! Go me! I'm so happy. I PB'd. God, I would have felt so good about a sub 40 run. Like, just being able to be like, I beat Minecraft in roughly 30 minutes? That's cool. Beating Minecraft in roughly 40 minutes? Cringe. I'll get back there, you know. It just takes luck. That's all it is. Like, that's the only reason I fucked up by so bad, and I don't even know why I said I fucked up, because it's not like I did anything wrong. That's the only reason I lost 10 minutes, was just because I got really, really unlucky at the end there. I don't know if there's, like, AI manipulation you can do to make the dragon land faster, but whatever. Maybe I should Google it after this. That's gonna do it for today's stream. I know it was messy and wacky and shitty. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to do a stream of me just streaming the Path of Exile stuff. I know that not that many people are interested in that, but like I think it's cool, and like it's content that I watch. Like whenever a new league comes out, well, when the announcement comes out, I kind of binge like other people's perspectives of watching it because it's fun. It's fun. You know, there is some appeal to reaction content in certain situations. I don't understand the kind of reaction streamers that just fucking watch YouTube videos on stream, but I understand it for something like the league announcements, because it's like everyone has their own take on like the things that are shown. I'm like, oh, I think that mechanic's gonna be shit because of this and that, and that item is like so unbalanced because of this and that. So instead, what I'm going to do is throw my spin on it, which is like, I don't know, it kind of looks cool. I don't know anything about the meta really, but I like playing Path of Exile, so it's gonna be my dumbass take on it. Hopefully, it's entertaining to one person other than me. I'm cutting it. That's the end of the stream. I had fun. I got a PB. PogChamp. Poggers. Poggy. Pog.